Good day, dear lady. I thought no one lived in this part of the castle. What are you doing?
I'm spinning, dear child. Look, isn't it beautiful?
Yes, I love it. I've never seen anything like this before. Please may I try?
Of course, dear child. Let me teach you how. First, find me my spectacles. It's getting dark outside. I can't see anything without my spectacles.
Can you help to find the old lady's spectacles?
Here they are. Thank you. Now I can see much better. It has grown dark outside. Please put some more wood on the fire to give us more light.
Please, help me to put the wood on the fire.
The Poppy Fairy knew instantly that something had happened and went quickly to Rosebud's side. The Queen and the King looked at her in despair.
She's only sleeping,
The Poppy Fairy reminded them.
Yes, but for 100 years? When she awakes, everyone she has known will no longer be here.
Said the Queen sadly.
Then everyone must sleep for 100 years.
Exclaimed the Poppy Fairy, and she began to scatter her magical sleeping dust over the entire kingdom. Everyone fell asleep instantly. The roses in the garden began to grow into a wild, thorny hedge to protect and hide the princess from the rest of the world.
Now we must wait for 100 years,
said the Poppy Fairy.
I am so sick at heart. I can't stand the thought of losing my beloved daughter.
I feel like crying all the time. This just seems like a very bad dream. The old fairy's curse came true, but the princess is still alive. And what happens when the princess awakes alone in the empty castle? I could put all of you to sleep, including the courtiers and the servants, and then when the princess wakes up, you will all be around to tell her what's happened.
That's a great idea, dear fairy. Thank you.
I shall need your help. Please help me to put everyone to sleep. When the princess wakes up, the musician will delight her with lovely music. The time will go quickly for the sleeping king and queen. After 100 years, they will awake and see their beloved daughter once more. The guard will be there to protect the princess. Let's hope that the prince finds the princess and wakes her up.
100 years later, the story of the lost kingdom and the beautiful sleeping princess had spread far and wide.
It is only a story,
one king told his adventurous son.
But if it's true, I shall find this sleeping beauty and make her my wife,
replied the prince. He was a determined young man who was brave and kind.
Then you must follow your heart,
said his father. So the prince set out on his quest to find the lost kingdom and the legendary sleeping princess. The flower fairies used their magic to guide him on his journey and led him to the thorny rose hedge that protected the princess. As he lifted his sword high to cut his way through, the hedge shrank away and disappeared. He followed the path, and soon he stood facing the palace door. Walking through the palace, he noticed that everyone was sleeping. He crept by the king and queen, asleep on their thrones, and all the guests fast asleep in their fine party clothes. Perhaps somewhere nearby he would find his sleeping beauty.
I've heard that within the old castle there lies a lovely princess who has been sleeping for 100 years. If this is true, I shall find the castle, awaken the princess, and marry her. I must force my way through the thick, overgrown forest to reach the castle. It's difficult to clear a way through. I am going to need some help. Now I can go to the castle and see the lovely princess. At last, here is the castle. Soon I'll meet the most mysterious princess in the world.
As the prince tiptoed up the staircase, the heavenly perfume of roses greeted him and led him to the room where the princess had fallen asleep. He saw her lying peacefully and was so entranced by her beauty that he kissed her gently, and, as the poppy fairy foretold, the spell was broken. When Princess Rosebud opened her eyes, she saw the handsome prince by her side. She felt her heart beat and knew instantly that she was in love. At this very moment, everyone in the palace awoke. Unaware that they had slept for 100 years, they continued with the birthday celebrations, as if nothing had happened. Only the flower fairies and the prince knew differently.
She is the most beautiful princess in the world. I will be very happy if she marries me. Dear princess, wake up. No, she doesn't hear me. How do I wake her up? The bell is too quiet to wake her up. This lovely music box plays a soft, sweet melody that will only keep her sleeping. Once, I heard that the Sleeping Beauty could be woken by a kiss from a handsome prince.
What a wonderful dream I've had. I dreamt a handsome prince kissed me.
It wasn't a dream. A wicked fairy cast a spell on you. I kissed you to break the spell. You're free now.
I'm so grateful to you, Prince. Let's go to the castle. I'm so excited about seeing all my loved ones.
The king and queen smiled with happiness when they saw the prince and the princess together and so very much in love. A splendid wedding was planned, and all the people and fairy folk were invited to celebrate. All that is, except one, and she was left safely sleeping. The prince and princess Rosebud, of course, lived happily ever after.
Here's our Sleeping Beauty. It's good that the prince has finally found you and broken the spell. I'm so happy for you.
But what about everyone else? Does the prince have to kiss them all?
Of course not. We can all help to wake them.
Please, help us. Wake up the rest of the castle so the party can begin. My darling princess, I am so glad to see you again.
My dear child, you've woken up. Prince Charming has found you at last.
It's a pleasure to protect and serve the princess.
I'm so happy to see everyone again.
Good always triumphs over evil.
Hooray! My dream came true. The lovely princess will be my wife.
I'm so happy to see everyone again.